Tom Jones, the legendary music icon, continues to defy age in his 80s, but recent rumors about his health and family dynamics have sparked widespread curiosity. While some claimed he collapsed during a concert in Budapest, Tom clarified that it was merely a throat issue and not the dramatic incident reported. Proving he's far from slowing down, the music legend recently announced his 2024 North American tour, much to fans' excitement. However, questions linger about his massive fortune and the strained relationship with one of his sons. What will happen to his wealth? Let's unravel the truth behind these headlines and explore the real story. Tom has captivated audiences worldwide with his extraordinary performances, becoming a global sensation known for his stage presence and charisma. His powerful voice has touched the hearts of millions, making his career one of immense success. However, a closer look at his life reveals a more personal story. Born in Pontypridd, Wales, to Frieda Jones and Thomas Woodward, Tom grew up in a coal mining town where his father worked hard to support the family. Raised in a working-class household, Tom and his siblings were taught to take pride in their English and Welsh heritage, which helped build his confidence and embrace his remarkable singing talent. From a young age, Tom showcased his talent, performing at family gatherings, weddings, and with the school choir. However, at the age of 12, he faced a life-threatening battle with tuberculosis, which kept him bedridden for nearly 2 years. Reflecting on the experience, Tom once said, "I spent 2 years in bed recovering. It was the worst time of my life." Yet, he managed to find solace in music during this difficult period, honing his voice into the powerful instrument that would later captivate the world. By age 16, Tom had married his high school sweetheart, Melinda Rose Linda Trenchard, who was the same age. Their early marriage came after Linda became pregnant, and they soon welcomed their son, Mark. To support his young family, Tom worked various jobs, including in construction and at a glove factory. Despite the challenges, his passion for music remained undeterred. In 1963, Tom became the lead singer of a Welsh beat group called Tommy Scott and the Senators. His voice, often described as a rich and powerful baritone, began attracting local attention. Reflecting on his younger years, Tom noted, "When I was young, I could hit a top C, but now it's a B flat. What you lose in the higher range, you gain in the lower range." The band gained a strong following in South Wales, and they recorded tracks with producer Joe Meek. However, their initial efforts did not achieve widespread success. In 1964, a turning point came when Decca Records producer Peter Sullivan discovered the group performing at a club. Though early collaborations didn't yield immediate breakthroughs, the group persisted, performing across South Wales. During this time, Tom met Gordon Mills, who would become his manager. Mills brought him to London, where he worked in the music industry, and decided to rebrand him as Tom Jones, inspired by the Academy Award-winning film of the same name. With Mills's guidance, Tom signed a contract with Decca Records. His debut single, Chills and Fever, failed to gain traction, but his follow-up, It's Not Unusual, became a global hit. Propelled by heavy promotion from the pirate radio station Radio Caroline, the song catapulted Tom to fame in 1965. It reached #1 in the UK charts and broke into the top 10 in the United States. In a pivotal year, Tom Jones met Elvis Presley for the first time at Paramount Studios, where Elvis serenaded him with These Hands, sparking a lasting friendship. Guided by his manager, Tom also recorded iconic theme songs like Thunderball for a James Bond film and What's New Pussycat, written by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. Initially hesitant about the latter, Tom was convinced by Bacharach's vision, and the song became a classic. In 1966, Tom won the Grammy for Best New Artist, but as his popularity waned, his manager reinvented his image, leading to enduring hits like I'll Never Fall in Love Again and Delilah. These successes, combined with his electrifying Las Vegas debut, cemented his status as an international star. In the 1970s, Tom shifted his focus to live performances, especially in Las Vegas, where he became a regular, performing yearly until the 2010s. During this time, he collaborated with female vocal groups like Quiet Elegance and The Blossoms, who served as his backing vocalists. Notable hits from this era include She's a Lady, Till, and The Young New Mexican Puppeteer. By the mid-70s, Tom faced another dip in popularity, but made a strong comeback in 1976 with Say You'll Stay Until Tomorrow, which topped the U.S. country chart. Tom Jones ventured into acting, co-starring with Jennifer O'Neill in the special London Bridge special, and making his acting debut in the ABC television movie Pleasure Cove, though the series pilot was not picked up. He also guest-starred on Fantasy Island, playing an accountant who dreamed of becoming the legendary highwayman Dick Turpin. In the 1980s, Tom returned to the charts with A Boy From Nowhere, which peaked at #2 in the UK, and his collaboration with Art of Noise on Prince's Kiss became a standout success, winning an MTV Video Music Award for Breakthrough Video. Earlier, he had hosted the international variety show This Is Tom Jones, earning a Golden Globe nomination in the 1970s, followed by the 24-episode series Tom Jones, produced in Vancouver. Despite legal disputes over material ownership from this era, his career soared, culminating in a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 1989 and a collaboration with Van Morrison on the album Carrying a Torch, featuring tracks written and produced by Morrison. In the 1990s, Tom Jones reached new heights, performing at Glastonbury, appearing on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and The Simpsons, and signing with Interscope Records, releasing the hit If I Only Knew. Overjoyed, Tom remarked, "When you first come into show business and get a hit record, it is the start of something. As time goes by, it just gets better. This is the best thing I have had. It's a wonderful feeling, a heady feeling." A few months later, Sir Tom performed at Wembley Stadium during the concert for Diana, alongside Joe Perry of Aerosmith and soul singer Joss Stone, delivering memorable renditions of his iconic songs. As he approached his 70th birthday, Sir Tom continued performing over 200 shows a year, promoting his album 24 Hours on a world tour, driven by an undiminished passion for music. He was inducted into the Hit Parade Hall of Fame and topped the UK charts for the third time with a cover of Islands in the Stream, alongside Ruth Jones, Rob Brydon, and Robin Gibb. This success led to the release of Praise and Blame, an album of gospel and blues covers. By 2010, Tom had sold over 100 million records, and that year, he made a guest appearance on American Idol after the top 13 contestants performed a medley of his hits. Tom became a household name as a coach on The Voice UK, where he guided Leanne Mitchell to victory in the first season. Despite being let go in 2015 with only 24 hours' notice, he returned to the show in 2017 and remained a fan favorite. Even in his later years, Sir Tom continued to tour, although health issues led to cancellations in 2018. In 2021, he released Surrounded by Time, his fourth covers album, featuring the single Talking Reality Television Blues. The following year, he performed with Stereophonics at Cardiff's Principality Stadium, broadcast live on BBC Two. His life has been marked by triumph and loss, including a close friendship with Elvis Presley and a 59-year marriage to Linda, who passed away in 2016. Tom later moved to London, as Linda had wished, and clarified that his relationship with Priscilla Presley was strictly a friendship. In 2022, he reflected on the song "I Won't Crumble With You If You Fall," which was "Inspire." By Linda's final advice, "You can't crumble with me. You must carry on." Now 84, Sir Tom recently released a special edition of Surrounded by Time, called the Hourglass Edition, featuring new songs, live performances, and an exclusive interview. He completed his 2024 Ages and Stages tour and participated in the Royal British Legion Festival of Remembrance. As a coach on The Voice UK and a living legend with a career spanning decades, he continues to inspire with his resilience, passion, and musical excellence. Sir Tom's remarkable journey from a working-class Welsh town to global stardom has earned him a legacy worth almost $500 million and a cherished place in his family's hearts, including his son Mark and grandchildren Alex and Emma.